LIC has delivered a really strong result, very much in line with our earlier market guidance. So strong underlying earnings, record revenue, which has enabled us to maintain our really strong balance sheet for the cooperative. This enables us to deliver a significant dividend of $18.1 million. This represents 12.75 cents per share at a time when every dollar counts on farm. The result has been driven by our innovation-led growth strategy and our ongoing commitment to pushing the technological boundaries to deliver genetic gain and other products and services to our farmers. Farmers continue to move up the value chain, investing in the latest genomics and genetic products. LIC's investment in research and development increased 17.5% in the 2019-20 season. This equated to 6.3% of revenue, which is significantly greater than other primary industries, which average around 1%. The drought that affected many New Zealand farmers for much of the season, coupled with the disruption of COVID-19 lockdown in Q4, have made this season tough on farm. LIC's experience in biosecurity to manage Mycoplasma bovis to protect our staff, shareholders and their herds ensured we were well prepared to implement the required measures to continue as an essential service throughout the lockdown. LIC still managed to record an increase in revenue despite the impact of COVID-19 on some products and services toward the end of the financial year.
I'm really proud of the result we had for our farmers this year, a strong result and a good improvement over last year. The strong result reflects the increased uptake of our high-value genetics products like genomics products A2 and sex semen, but also the increased investment we've been making in our software product Minder over time and the use of that by farmers. LIC is making a big investment in R&D focused on improving the sustainability of dairy farming, a really big focus around our genetics program of work. We've increased our investment significantly in R&D this year, and that's been a program around resilient dairy, which is focused on improving health, welfare and well-being of dairy cows, but also a significant investment in a methane research program that we're doing together with industry partners. That big increase in focus on research has been supported by government through MB and MPI. It's really great to work together with government and with other dairy industry partners on showing how we can create a sustainable future for New Zealand's dairy industry. The methane research program we're doing is together with industry partners with some government funding is a future focused piece of research trying to identify bulls which will produce cows which produce less methane. This is very important given the government's goals and New Zealand's goals of being zero carbon by 2050, and this is showing the contribution we can make as an industry and really excited to be part of it. So farmers are using the high value genetics that we've been producing from the significant research we've made in the past. We've invested over $70 million in genomics research, but that investment is ramping up even more. So in years to come, farmers will have even better choices of high value genomic product to use to create the cows of the future. It's been great to see farmers around the world uptaking more of LIC's high-value genetics over the past year, particularly pastoral dairy farmers in countries like Ireland, UK, South America. But we think there's opportunity for that business to grow even further. The investment we've been making in product for New Zealand dairy farmers can be used in other countries as well, so we're looking forward to see an even stronger year in the year ahead. So COVID-19 has had an impact on the business this year. I mean, clearly we had to send a lot of staff home. Over 600 staff worked from home during COVID-19. But we're an operational business providing an essential industry service. So we had a number of staff continue to work through COVID-19 with improved PPE and spacing in our laboratories. It did have an impact on our business internationally as well. We couldn't export some of our product. We couldn't have our staff working closely with farmers on farm. So we did have to remove some services from delivery, but we were able to continue to deliver essential herd testing services and diagnostics, and farmers really appreciated that, so it was great to be able to do that. So LIC as a business is over 100 years old, and we've always been a data company. But data is becoming more and more important for dairy farmers, being able to make real-time decisions on farm each day. So our role in making sure farmers get access to data and access to information to help them make decisions is becoming increasingly important. Data is a critical part of the investments we're making in major projects across LIC, both in our genetics research but also in our software business. Now this is going to help New Zealand dairy farmers improve their profitability and productivity on farm, as well as provide information that consumers want to see around the world to show international consumers the value we're creating for them within New Zealand dairy farming.
We will continue to deliver on LIC's innovation-led growth strategy, focusing on the core New Zealand dairy industry, including assessing opportunities to best achieve this. Data is at the heart of LIC's strategy. We'll continue to focus on how we might assess that data for the benefit of improving performance of our shareholders and their farming businesses. LIC is match fit to play our role as we support our farmers as they navigate the challenges of their farming businesses through the 2021 season. Thank you to you, our shareholders, for your continued support. We're proud of the tangible benefits we deliver to the dairy sector, and we wish you well for the coming season.